And it's very scary, but if you keep on pulling, you will cut the elbow and break the opponent's arm.
で小立ちでわーっと近づいて向こうに受けさせるんですね。もらったってところを逆にうわっと前離してうわっと近づくんですよ。
By using these skills, you will have a higher chance of winning the fight, even if you are forced to face the sun on the battlefield.
Minasan konnichiwa, and welcome to Let's Ask Seki Sensei. I'll be your host Shogo from Let's Ask Shogo, and this is Seki Sensei. Seki Sensei, 本日もよろしくお願いいたします。
In part 1, we learned about the history and meaning of the Wakizashi, the shorter katana that samurai always carried together with the longer uchikatana, and 2 Wakizashi iai kata. In this video, we will watch 3 Wakizashi kenjutsu kata, which have very different situations and meanings behind the moves. The last kata especially includes a very interesting teaching of the battlefield that's unique to the Wakizashi, so please watch till the end to learn about it. You and your opponent will first walk towards each other, and when the opponent tries to swing the katana down at you, you grab his wrist with a reverse hand and cut his other wrist at the same time.
でこっから自分の背中で相手の脇をするようにすれ違う。すれ違う張り合いに脇の下を切るんです。こう。でここで腕を殺す。同時に。
はい。
それで今度は首を。
So you can see that the opponent has gotten cut 3 times in one move: the wrist, armpit, and neck, which are all vital points of your body.
もう一つこの技にパターンがあって、
This time, you keep your wakizashi on your shoulder when you grab his wrist. You do the same motion as the first version and turn under his arms. This time, the wakizashi you kept will go under his elbow, which automatically locks his arm. And it's very scary, but if you keep on pulling, you will cut the elbow and break the opponent's arm. And you can directly throw him against the ground after that. You can understand that these kenjutsu kata are completely different from the iai kata we saw in part 1, because the situation is where you're fighting outside or on the battlefield. There is no need for you to capture the enemy alive as you would have to inside a lord's castle.
This技は珍しくね、小立ちから仕掛けるって。で、相手が上段に上げてるでしょ。
はい、そうですね。
そうすると切れる間合いっていうのが向こうのが早く訪れるんです。で、こっちは脇に構えて長さ隠してるわけです。向こうがいけるってなるちょっと手前、そこが来た瞬間、剣則を破ってこっちから突っ込むわけです。
Your opponent will take a step back to dodge. And when you take another step to attack again, he will also take another step too to block your attack this time. Then, he will try to parry your wakizashi and cut you, but you take a step back to block the attack over your head. Then, just like we did in the second Wakizashi iai kata in part 1, you press your wakizashi towards the handguard of his katana. But this time, once you get close enough, you wind away the enemy's katana to cut his wrist.
で小立ちでわーっと近づいて向こうに受けさせるんですね。もらったってところを逆にうわっと前離してうわっと近づくんです。
So this kata is not only for training how to handle the wakizashi, but also for you to adjust the distance between your enemy quickly and accurately. By mastering such skills, you will be able to trick the enemy into taking certain actions. He was doing some strange movements with his hands. What were they about?
技自体はね、普通に受けて落として首を切るっていうだけの技なんですけど、この技は最初にさっきの戦場でのこの教えが入ってるっていう。 太陽を背にせよって教えがあったりするじゃないですか。要するに太陽と自分が向かい合うと眩しくて相手が見えないので、必ず太陽を背面にして戦えっていう。だけど自分がそう考えてれば相手もそう考えていると。自分が太陽と向かい合わせにされてしまった時に小太刀をうまく使うっていうのもある。
This is why, first of all, he was using his left hand as a shade to protect his eyes. Secondly, he walks as he wavers the wakizashi to reflect the sun's ray on the blade to create a distraction to the opponent. By using these skills, you will have a higher chance of winning the fight, even if you are forced to face the sun on the battlefield. By the way, this is a technique that is useful because you're using the wakizashi. If this was a uchi katana, it will be heavier for you to waver and suddenly cut with one hand. You will also have the option of throwing that wakizashi at your opponent once you get close enough and actually cut with the uchi katana later. Finally, there is something very important that Seki Sensei would like to say.
その術理を経験でどう生かしていくかということであって、型そのものが実践に使えるとかそういうことじゃないんですよ。昔の人は上手にその教習システムを作ってるんですよ。
We are truly grateful to receive comments from everyone, but we often get opinions saying this move is not practical or this would never happen in a real fight. There seems to be a misunderstanding about the purpose of training kata in Japanese Budo. Although the kata of Asayama Ichiden seeks to be as practical as possible, it doesn't mean that the moves can be directly used in a real fight. Kata are like the pages of a textbook that teach you the ways of controlling your weapons, the logic of how the human body works, the historical backgrounds from the time of the eras of the samurai, etc. Just like when you study a language, you would start by reading example conversations, or when you study math, you start by memorizing the basic formulas. In a real fight, you don't know what will happen. You might get your longer katana stolen, you might break an arm, or you might have to fight in the dark. So you must combine the experiences you have learned through the kata training, sparring, kamishigiri, etc., and seek way to survive and win the battle. This means the more you practice different situations of kata, the more chance you have of survival because you know different strategies. However, we have zero intention of saying that our Ryuha's kata are the best. So please share your opinions and experiences with us in the comments.
So that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. 迫力がすごいなっていうふうに思いました。体をこう激しく動かす技が
そうですね、
多いので、
はい、
難易度がやっぱり圧倒的に高いですか？
高いです。
そうですね、
高いから稽古になる。でこれをしたことで長いの使った時にいかに楽に使えるかになってくる。
型の伝承的にもやっぱり、まずは大刀というか内からなので、
そうですそうです。大刀を教えて小太刀をやる。
ああ、なるほど、はい、だから脇差しがこう短いっていうだけじゃなくて、そういうこう修練の中での意味合いの違いも大幅に違うっていうことですね、はい、そう勉強になりました。ありがとうございます。So then everyone, if you enjoyed watching this video too and learning about the Wakizashi, it'd be great if you can hit the like button and leave us any comments if you'd like to learn more about the short sword, the short katana, Wakizashi. And our goal is to achieve 100,000 subscribers by the end of 2023. If you help to achieve this goal, we'll be able to do a lot more in this YouTube channel, maybe doing online lessons, selling merchandise, or holding seminars overseas where you are too. It'd be great if you could help us out by subscribing and sharing our videos. じゃあ、なりました先生、ありがとうございました。
はい、お疲れ様でした。
Everyone, thank you very much for watching. ありがとうございました。